A new season's upon us, gentlemen. Figured I'd reach back into the past and get a look at where we've been to see where we're going. Maybe even try to get one of those things up there, added to the repertoire. Speaking of the past, let's go ahead and take a walk down memory lane. Rest in peace to all that we've lost. Bull City gone, but not forgotten. Rest in peace, Doug. This season's for you, big guy.
Let's start off with your brother's team and Bull City. This one was a toss-up for me, and I actually got this one wrong. I thought Bull City was going to beat Chicago Chalupas this week. What do you think of Bull City's chances moving forward? And what do you think of Chicago Chalupas? What, is he a playoff contender?
Man, with Chicago Chalupas, I'm really not sure. I think he's just skating by, and he's hoping for a big player to just explode.
Antonio Brown.
Aaron Jones, the week before he didn't do shit. What do you have? He can score 5 points. So with A-Rod out, I don't see him going.
What about Bull City? He lost his big gun. Is he still a contender? Or is his 3-4 record too much for him, especially in that Eastern Division?
Nah, he's in that shit, huh?
No, he's in Chalupas. That was why the matchup was so important. It's because both of them are in the East, and they're gonna be vying for that wild card spot. Because I ain't gonna let go of my stuff. I ain't gonna let go of my division.
Oh yeah, I got Chalupas and the Stormers Bruins in the same division as me. And
no, Chalupas is in my division. You don't know your division?
Oh no, I'm thinking Chalupas is fluffy.
Yeah,
Grind
is real is in your division, and that's who you play this week.
Yeah, don't worry about that, bomb. Yeah, man, I see you're taking your division. I just see. But when it gets to playoff time, you're just gonna fold like you always do, because you've made it to the playoffs. What? 3 times so far? 2 times so far?
I'm not listening to that rhetoric.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. You've got quarterbacks throwing and running backs running, and all for good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
But I like where your team is headed. You're in a division that I think is filled with sharks, and you're holding your own in that water tank, son. So I gotta say kudos and thanks for being on the show. I know it's early, doing some packing, going over to, what do they call it? The Channel 4 News Team City? Is that where we're going?
Sure.
Oh, I didn't. What's going on, Pride League? Oh, how's everybody doing today? He hasn't made the playoffs in quite a bit, but to his disadvantage, he had to play me twice a year for the past 2 or 3 years.
So did I.
Not twice a year. I was in your division.
Yeah, in my
He played me twice. So, and I was
for that last spot.
That's true. Hey, all you gotta do is get in. It's not how you get there. It's about what you do when you get there and finish. So,
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you who's fantasy stud, dud, and most improved. We're gonna go into the future and predict what's happening this week. But first and foremost, we got another guest on the show. We got a contender. We got a contender in that mediocre Central Division. We got Aaron Hill, team owner of the newly named Hunt for Freedom. First and foremost, what's going on with the names of your team, and why have you settled on Hunt for Freedom? It seems like you've settled.
Good morning, Pride League. We are just a day away from the start of something beautiful, my guys. Eventually it's gonna be like, I got raped. Could happen to anybody, right? I appreciate these 2 teams coming in, knowing what they want, and going to get it, even if they might have regrets later, right? We got Disabled Vigilantes, win. We got the Hollywood Code Brothers, win. We got Griffey Cakes, holy smokes, win. And then we got Dunder Mifflin, win. Agent Smith, Smitty, win. And then we got Classy Strippers. That's going to be a battle. It's kind of my hardest decision to pick, but I'm going with Classy Strippers. And we got The Most, wins. Those are my predictions. Hated to love it.
I just want them bad boys. I just want them bad. I just want them bad. I just want them bad. I just want them bad boys. I just want them bad. I just want them bad. I just want them bad. I just want them bad boys. I just.
Parker said, defense, defense. And then he said, D-Hop, why don't you come on over here? I know you ain't vaccinated, but you still gonna play. You the best wide receiver in the game to me. You the best wide receiver in the game to me. So come on over. Come on over to the team. And then add another quarterback to solidify my future. We got Zach Wilson. You know, I'm done.
I just want them bad.
Your co-commissioner, Disabled Vigilantes, coming at you with some results, man. It's an amazing time. Everybody knows how close that championship game was. It was a doozy. And I you know, going into Monday night, I didn't think it was going to be that close. But it turned out to be an exceptional game. Griffey Cakes by 0.01 points. Holy smokes, it doesn't get any more razor thin, right? Welcome, Pride League. We are in the afternoon on September 2nd, Friday, and I got a guest with me today. I want to introduce you guys to Griffey Cakes. Griffey Cakes, how you doing?
What up? Yes, league champion, first year inaugural. Yes, you guys let me have it. Thank you. I got a big trophy. It's just sitting on my mantle. Pride. You guys let me come in and dominate. You'll never live that down.
As you can see, the Pissants are still going to be highlighted down there. These are the people that and Wubba Lubba Dub Dub can't get an ounce of copper or aluminum, whatever money's made out of. Why can't he get an ounce of that? You know that. But right now, as a Pissant, I got my time. I'm gonna pull the sword from the stone here shortly. I think that's all I got, fellas. Take care and navigate 2023 with caution, because I'm coming. 2023 is my year, and if it's not, best believe 2024 is. Peace.
For you guys, that's rhetorical. That's really just aimed at myself. With the preseason in the books, all that's left is to make the cuts and get football started. I'll be back with my predictions and hopefully an interview with our current champion. Don't you duck me, classy strippers. Until next time, be easy. Peace.